Jerome Powell just gave his final press conference as Fed chair, and it wasn't a goodbye, it was a warning. The Fed held rates at 3.5 to 3.75%, no surprise there. But 4 members dissented. That's the most in 30 years. And here's the thing, 3 of them didn't want cuts. They wanted to remove the easing bias from the statement entirely. Translation, a chunk of the Fed doesn't want to even talk about cutting anymore. And when you look at what's happening, you can clearly understand why. Oil is ripping up 8.48% here on the day. Yields are climbing with it, with the 2-year yield up 2.68% and the 10-year yield up 1.75%. That is definitely not helping the rate cut story. And Powell said something today that should be on every trader's radar. He said the Fed is still waiting for tariff inflation to pass through the economy, and now they need to see the back end of the oil shock pass through too. And neither of one has finished yet. But here's where it gets really interesting. Powell confirmed that he's staying on as a governor after his chair term ends May 15th. That hasn't happened since 1948. He said legal attacks on the Fed left him no choice. He's not leaving until the investigation is, in his words, well and truly over. So think about what Kevin Warsh is walking into. Inflation re-accelerating, oil above $100, a committee that just publicly said they don't want to cut, and his predecessor still sitting at the table with a vote. Now get a look at this. CME Fed Watch 2, after the press conference was finished, shows single-digit probabilities of a rate cut coming in 2026. And with that, the stock market is barely even flinching. S&P slightly red on the day, the Nasdaq is green on the day, and the Dow Jones is down almost 1% on the day. So I'd say with yields higher, oil higher, and probabilities for cuts slashed away, definitely be careful chasing equities at these highs.